Broadcasting from Seattle, Washington, where the roof has been shut atop Safeco Field. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Texas Rangers and the Seattle Mariners. The Mariners have played excellent baseball of late. They'll try to bring their win streak to a baker's dozen next. Hisashi Iwakuma, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Here comes the first pitch. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The 1-1 is a ball below the zone. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. Carlos Gomez waits on deck. Popped him up. Number 30 has a play. 1 down. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, you got to love what Jonathan Lucroy does for this offense. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Here's Carlos Gomez. Career numbers with Iwakuma. He has a 3-for-12 line. First pitch of the at-bat. Sliders in for a strike. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
1 out, nobody on. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Batting third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Now at the plate, Adrian Beltre. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Just getting started here in Seattle. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Now the 0-2 to Beltre. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. Rangers nothing. Mariners coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Cole Hamels is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched well in his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Digging in, Gary Cox. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, center fielder, Gary Cox.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last 2.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. The short, hit hard. Andrus has it. And that's out number 1. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, they have to be very happy so far with the performance they're getting out of that guy in the 8th spot. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Here's Jarrod Dyson, previously against Cole Hamels. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a check swing here, but he pretty plain, and it's 0-2 now. Hamels, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick during the 2002 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Dyson will head to second.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Into the box, Michael Lee. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Into the box now, number 3. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Lee, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Runner goes for second. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And we see that these guys are currently in 3rd place in the AL in that department. 1 out and a runner on second base. The 2-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Stepping in now, number 30, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
0-1, here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
This one sinks low on a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. David Lee is on deck. First and second now, one man out. Hit out towards second. He'll go to the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. In now, Rougned Odor, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for strike two. The 1-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And let's focus on Robinson Cano, one of the softest hands in all our sport. Probably turns one of the best double plays in the game, captain of the defense.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. One out, nobody on. The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Dyson is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Career numbers with Iwakuma, he's 3 for 9. First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard to short. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The M's lead it 1-0. Stepping into the box, David Lee, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
David Lee.
Here's the first pitch to him. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Grounded to third. Played on the backhand. And the throw almost got away there, but a nice play to reach up and glove it and then come straight down on the bag as they record the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And known as one of the best framing catchers in the game, Jonathan Lucroy can beat you multiple fashions. Not only can he do it from a defensive standpoint, catching and throwing to second base, but he can also move the ball on the offensive side.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's 0 for 9. Here it comes. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Hamels peers in. Here it is on 0-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Lucroy has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So Hamels had it work in that half of the inning, and his club's keeping it close. It's 1-0. A sight to be seen. The great Pike Place Market here in Seattle. Welcome back to baseball on the show. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full. Shin-Soo Choo will follow here. He waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. One and one.
Outside.
Choo with a 2-ball 1-strike count here.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-1. And the Rangers are in the hit column.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Ryan Rua.
Standing in now, Ryan Rua, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Career numbers with Iwakuma, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Popped him up. Number 30 is there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting number 1, shortstop, Elvis.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrus. Here it comes now to Andrus. Towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Texas. It remains 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start out the inning.
Robinson Cano.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now.
3 balls, no strikes.
The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
In now, Gary Cox. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Mariners center fielder now with a full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hard hit ball to short. There is Andrus. throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first two in the inning.
The left fielder, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Digging in, Gerard Dyson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Hamels has his sign. Here it is on 0-1. Popped high in the air. Andrews is under it. And that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. But they're on top 1-0. Into the box now, Carlos Gomez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Carlos Gomez.
First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
High chopper towards first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Cox ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They still trail 1-0. Ready for another chance. Michael Lee. He singled his last time up.
Michael Lee.
First pitch of the at-bat. Squared that one up just a little late. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Number 3 is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Michael Lee is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, number 3. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping into the box, number 30. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. 1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hamels peers in. Here comes the 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So digging in now, David Lee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back standing. First pitch on its way. And he just misses with a curveball. A runner on first with 2 away. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nomar Mazara. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Nomar Mazara.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Cox ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Joey Gallo.
Now at the plate, Joey Gallo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set, and the pitch. Line hard toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
Hit to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Up next for the Rangers, Ryan Rua, runner in scoring position with Sugan. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied at 1-1. At the plate, David Lee.
Leading off for the Mariners, the shortstop, David Lee.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a breaking ball stays outside.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chu has a read on it. One down.
Now batting, catcher, Carlos Ruiz.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, I got a nice little hitting streak there.
First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Soft liner towards center, and that's in there, base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bat.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. Set with the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Popped him up. Odor is calling for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Gary Cox.
Ready for another shot now, Gary Cox. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hamels up to 73 pitches now for the afternoon. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Yeah, that's a little suspicious if you ask me, guys. Whenever you hit a guy with runners on second and third and first base open, the players in the opposing dugout take notice and probably aren't too thrilled about it.
Here's Gerard Dyson. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hamels comes set. Here's the 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Taken, strike two.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is down for extra bases, and it might chase everybody home. And a relay home. And the tag gets him. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do count on the play. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Mariners 3 and the Rangers 1. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. And that one just missed outside. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cox will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Center fielder number 14, Carlos Gomez.
Into the box now, Carlos Gomez. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. Sliders in for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Two balls and 2 strikes to Carlos Gomez.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Here now the 2-2.
Not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Here's Rougned Odor now. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-0. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Rangers leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Now at the plate, Michael Lee. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Into the box, number 3, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 0-1 delivery. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Back on another here as the runner scores from second.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Standing in now, number 30, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a walk in his last trip. And it's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Andrus on to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled out very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
In now, David Lee.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Chu has a read on it, and that retires the side. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. We're through 6 full. Seattle leads this one 4-1. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Leading off the inning, Nomar Mazara, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3, and right now the Rangers would do anything to get that leadoff guy on.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Stepping up now, Jonathan Lucroy. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. There's a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Count still at 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. A dive and he knocks it down. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulders up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, Dero, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Looks at a sinker there that drops in. 1-1. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. On to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Into the box now, Shin-Soo Choo. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
It's almost a shame because he was pitching a gem today, at least until he served up this 2-run shot. Just goes to show one pitch, one swing is all it takes to change a pitcher's entire day.
Into the box, Ryan Rua.
Ryan Rua.
And there's a base hit on the line. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as they'll hand it off to Casey Fiend here.
Casey Fiend.
Standing in now, Elvis Andrus, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
The 0-1 pitch. Slow bouncer to the right side. Foul ball, strike 2. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Cano has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But 2 here in the Rangers half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Mariners 4 and the Rangers 3. Matt Bush gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Leading off for the Mariners, catcher, Carlos Ruiz.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Line drive to center field. Gomez is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. One out, nobody on. Seared down the first baseline, and that's through for a hit. And this will bang up against the 326 sign. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. And it's fouled away. Cruz leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. That's taken up and in for ball 2. Bush is on the shorter side as a right-handed pitcher at 5'9" tall. He was selected in the first round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
2-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Scorched to third. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Gary Cox.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Gary Cox. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Here's Gerard Dyson, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
A bouncer to the left side. Andrus fields it cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple, and it remains a 4-3 game. Nick Vincent has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50, Nick Vincent.
Settling in now, Carlos Gomez. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Backhanded. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
Hey, you know what, D-Roy, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. A runner at first with no outs here.
Nope.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Look at our line score there from Safeco Field in Seattle. And thus far, local fans have had a lot to cheer about if their Mariners lead this one here in the 8th. Here's Rougned Odor now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball one. Gomez, base runner at first with 1 out. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. One and one, here it is. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 2-1 home. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Gomez heads for the plate. Now the relay home. Tag not in time. And we are tied here in the 8th.
You know, D-Roy, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Captain Jonathan Lucroy.
Striding into the box, Jonathan Lucroy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down and enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Odor is digging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
As he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. A 2-1 count to the Rangers first baseman.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And the pitch on 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Up the middle. There's Cano to second for 1 on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Dan, Mark, and I are back in Seattle in just a moment. Jeremy Jeffress is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 23, Jeremy Jeffress.
Leading off the inning, Michael Lee, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Jeffress playing here in his age 29 season. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Payoff pitch on its way. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Stepping in now, number 3. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Into the box, number 30. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Quick check on that tying run at first. Just keeping him close. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. The 2-0 in the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Ready with the 3-0. 3-1 to him now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back. Set. Here's the 3-1. Right over the middle, knee high. Runners off for second. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and this one gives them the lead. It's 6-5.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting, the shortstop, David Lee.
In now, David Lee. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One and two, the count to the Mariners shortstop. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitter to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gomez is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
The batter, catcher, Carlos Ruiz.
At the plate, Carlos Ruiz hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no
Missed with a breaking ball. Two out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rua is there. And that's the third out. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. It's now 6-5. Paul Lee comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Paul Lee.
Digging in and looking for more, Shin-Soo Choo. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Tough situation, down 1 here on the road, trying to score off one of the game's top closers. They've got the work cut out for him.
Oh, 1, here it comes. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, left fielder, Ryan Rua.
Standing in, Ryan Rua. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. A knuckleball right over the middle of the plate. line hard to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Count is 1-2 now. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Hard hit towards center. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Seattle Mariners came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. James Pazos claims the win out of the pen, his first. Paul Lee earns the save out of the bullpen, his 6th. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors, left 8 men on base. For the Rangers, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors, they left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.